Okay, welcome back. Now we're on to the gear check. Everything I've chosen on my person and inside the bags to get me down this 4,500 kilometre route. I'll start with what I'm wearing: POC head to toe, Cadence bibs, race day shirt. I've just got a wee lightweight singlet underneath, and this new POC vest. I can't be missed out there. And what have I got in here? So easy to reach. I've got my main warm layer that I'll be using. That's got this baffled interior on the front. So that's and I just keep that in my stash pocket in the back of this vest. Very handy. Also in this vest, on the left side, I keep my GoPro. That's just in there. That has a mouth mount when I need to on a descent. On the other zip pocket, they won't be there. I've got things that I need at the ready throughout the trip. So cards, toothpaste, lip balm, SPF, alcohol wipes, toothpaste, so hopefully there's a toothbrush in here as well. Yep, spare cable, toothbrush, aqua tabs for water purification, more alcohol swabs. This is skin restorative cream that I'll put on before bed. I sort of want that close so I don't have to dive deep for that. And also in this bag I've got a 2-litre bladder, which is really quick and easy to access because there's no zip or anything, it just comes straight out. So it's pretty ideal and super lightweight. Also on my person I've got this POC Cytal helmet and these are Devour glasses with a photochromic automatic tinting lens. Alright, so we'll start at the back. This is where basically my sleep equipment is. This is the aero pack, tailfin aero pack cargo, and this is 18 litres and it's got these mesh stash pockets at the back, so it's a beautiful piece of kit. I was really keen after my last effort in 2023 to up my volume so I didn't have crap hanging off everywhere, and this was the key element to it. So it's cool to be returning to this race with the right the right baggage this time. I keep my POC motion jacket just in one of these mesh sides because it's quick to access, and this is a pretty serious bit of kit, so that should keep me dry. And inside here I've got, this is my synthetic puffer jacket. It's Haglof's and I've used it for every ultra I've done. Pretty simple, but does a great job. It's getting windy. And also in here, this is the tailfin packing square. That's ideal. I've just got everything that I need for sleeping in here, so I just keep it in one compartment and I don't need to fold everything up massively. So this is firstly my mattress. It's a Rab ultralight. It's only 340 grams. Used it once and patched it once, so we'll see how that goes. Then I've got an Spark SB1 sleeping bag, super lightweight, inside a Soul Escape bivvy. So the whole sleep in there is under 700 grams. It's pretty lightweight, but also pretty comfortable. It's been tested in the New Zealand winter recently. And then things that I'm going to need for sleeping as well: merino socks, merino underwear, merino singlet, and 2 booties, especially for Montana and Wyoming, just because getting cold feet isn't fun, and they may or may not make it the whole way down the course, but it's good to start with those. Then I've got a pump, Lazine. These are Outdoor Research waterproof pants. some wet ones for a quick shower, 2 tubes, one normal and rubber and one super light orange one in there, and this is my medical kit. So I'll give you a brief look at what's in there. It's basically so what do we got? A few paracetamol, a bunch of alcohol swabs, Resolve for tinea for any sort of athlete's foot or anything, bandage, more wipes, spare aquatabs for purification, a bit of bandage for wrapping a wound, a couple of no-dos just in case I get very sleepy, gastro stop, and a couple of Advil. So, and a couple more bandages. So that's just a pretty emergency kit, but that should get me out of a bit of strife. Anyway, also I've got in here my little tool pouch. I can show you what's in here quickly as well. I've got 2 spare chain lubes. I've got another one faster to access. This is a tire, this is a valve core removal tool. This is a valve core. This is super glue, and in here I've got 3 spare sets of brake pads, some tire boots, fabric for that, 2 quick links and some spare bolts for my cleats and things like that. Got a very sharp knife. This is the same one that saved me in the yurt in Kyrgyzstan, thanks to Simon. So handy bit of kit there, and a spare fast strap, spare cleat, puncture repair kit. This is a chain braking tool, and 2 lithium spare shifting batteries. Now we can move on to the top tube bag. In the front of the top tube bag, I've got a power bank with a couple of cables. This one goes straight up to my K-Lite charger. A multi-tool, I like to have that at the ready very fast. My head torch, this is a Phoenix, very lightweight little head torch that I just velcro onto my helmet. I've got my running notes at the ready. This has got all the kilometers between resupplies and the heights of every climb and everything I need to know. Also, I've got Dynaplug and spare Dynaplug capsules as well. I've got my quick to access purification pills and sunblock, very key for this one, and a good amount of it too. Okay, that already brings us to the frame bag. This is like 7 or 8 litres capacity. Pretty stoked with this. Or maybe we'll start at the bottom. It's quite simple. This is a 3 litre bladder, but the capacity of this pocket isn't 3 litres. I just went for the bigger bladder so I could easily push it in and it conforms to the shape of the frame. So I think I get about 1.5 to 2 litres in here, plus the 2 litres on my back, and plus another 500 mils here. And handily, I've also got this mount on the back of my Tailfin Aero pack where I can get a Gatorade or a 1.5 litre of Coke or anything with this Tailfin strap. So I'm pretty good for water. What else we got in here? Spare Tailfin strap. Just bought some bear spray. That won't be in there. This will be mounted to a fork or somewhere a bit handier where I might need it. I've got a bag full of electronics. May as well show you. So I've got a wall charger. I've got an Axis battery charger. Actually, that reminds me, there's also a spare Axis battery charger because of the drama I had in Kyrgyzstan where I lost mine. This time there's a spare. Oh, you're just going to take my word for that. There's a spare. And I've got 4 Axis spare batteries as well. one spare GoPro battery, 2 spare fully charged helmet light batteries as well, and a spare 10,000 milliamp cage battery. So that's the electronics. Then we've got clothing that I might need in the day. Actually, this is the tail fin with the spare axis battery charger, and it's good to have them in different areas so they don't both get lost at the same time. So another packing cube with my go-to POC balaclava, beanie, neck warming, everything, does it all, that thing. A set of merino socks, probably for the first couple of states. An extremely light homemade set of waterproof gloves, and a warm set of POC gloves as well, and my POC knee warmers. That's it. And the rest of this, it's just got 15 Rhino Power Mana gels in it, which I'll just make my way through when I run out of fuel. So when I've got everything in this, I've still got about that much sort of capacity for food, as well as most of this for food as well, plus the pockets on my chest and all the pockets in my top. So I've got a lot more food capacity, and there's always more room in this thing as well, so plenty of room. Also fingerless gloves that I'll be running most of the time as well. So that gear, I suppose this Garmin 1040, it's part of the gear list as well. That's new, that's got base maps on it, don't worry, and got all the courses loaded up. Is that everything? On this side of the bike, if you want to come around, Simon, I've asked for pockets on the inside because I pedal like a duck. I've got wide feet, so there's no reason not to be using this capacity in here. I've got a rag and some chain lube right there at the ready. I've got my Rhino Power salt tabs right there at the ready, and that's it. So, and I'll be able to put a bit more food and things, packs of lollies and things in there as well if I need to. So capacity's good, I'm stoked with the setup, I'm happy with it, and keep tuned in this weekend, we're kicking off, and should be exciting. Follow it on Track Leaders, and thanks for watching.